this story about Tulsi Gabbard putting forward somewhat vague and somewhat specific charges regarding Russiagate and the Obama administration continues to percolate. It's not received sufficient coverage in the dominant media, but I have to tell you, having looked at everything, it's still a little unclear to me what exactly she's saying. Here she is, our director of national intelligence, on Fox News over the weekend, 107.
That doesn't just affect Democrats or Republicans. It's not a Democrat or Republican issue. This is an issue with such significant impact that it should concern every American, because it has to do with the fabric and integrity of our democratic republic. That we had a situation here where in the months leading up to the 2016 election, the intelligence community assessed, and this is what the documents detail, the intelligence community assessed essentially Russia doesn't have the tools, the capability, or the intent to try to change the outcome of the U.S. presidential election. Donald Trump pulls off a historic victory against Hillary Clinton in November of 2016. Even in the days after that election, the intelligence community continued their consistent assessment that reflected the same thing in the months leading up to the election.
All right. Hey, Paul, how long does it take to ride on a modern elevator from the first floor to the 32nd floor? How long do you think that takes?
About 90 seconds.
90 seconds. You put 90 seconds on the clock? I think it's shorter, but
Sure.
90 seconds on the clock. Okay. Sean, you get the first 45, then Dan, as soon as the clock goes up. Explain as specifically as you can, what is Congresswoman Gabbard, what is she charging, and who is she charging with it? What is her allegation, and who is it against? Paul, we have the clock anytime soon? I'll do it on my phone.
She is basically...
Go ahead, Sean. You got 45 seconds. Go.
So she is basically alluding to the fact that they manipulate, the national security apparatus.
But name who she...
Wait, I get 45 seconds and I get it. I don't...
Okay.
So she is alleging that the national security apparatus under Joe Biden manipulated or did not look at or give a full picture of the intelligence that showed Russia's capability with respect to how it was potentially interfering with the election. And they used that intelligence and weaponized it to create a story that wasn't true.
Dan, that was the vaguest thing I ever heard. Do you understand what she's arguing? And who she's charging?
No, I think I get it. It's classic Trump. Like, he is always trying to rewrite history. Change the outcome is different than influence. There is absolutely no denying the Russians attempted to influence our elections. If that is false, then everyone should be suing Google and Meta, who both admitted under oath.
But what does this have to do with Barack Obama?
Because what they want to do is rewrite the fact. It drives Trump nuts that the Russians helped him. The question was, did they collude? And Mueller said that there was not sufficient evidence. He hates the fact that the Russians helped him in his... I understand, but
I listened to you both closely. I still don't understand. Who is she charging with what?
Oh, the deep state, the whole nonsense that there was a cabal out there screwing Trump. It's just like January 6th. We have to rewrite history.
Well, I'll tell you, look, the question that you're asking to me
nonsense.
Is when Matt Walsh from the Daily Wire put this out, and it was really well said, which was, if we on our side continue to make these allegations about things, fill in the blank, and then don't do anything. And I agree with Matt Walsh's point is, hey, if we're going to do this and stir one up, then let's go. And I agree with him, because it's like, if Barack Obama or Jake Sullivan or someone did something nefarious, inappropriate, Brennan, whatever, Comey, then let's charge them. But I just think our side continues to get people spun up on crap and then not do anything. And it's like, if you're going to make the charge, do it.
Yeah, I agree with everything you just said. And that's why I'm confused. I'm open to the notion that they did something wrong. And I know, as I've said before, they had trouble figuring out how to deal with it. They didn't want to announce things that might look like they were helping the Democrats. But at the same time, they didn't want to be silent and not warn the public. So I don't know. I want more information. All right. New York City mayor's race.
Wait, do you think that I think the bigger question is, I mean, obviously there's a lot of chatter over the weekend about, how awesome this was, and, thank God that Tulsi's doing this. But my question now, because we want to look forward, is did we just get chum in the water? Everyone
Yeah.
gets spun up, or is there something? Because look, Pam Bondi put out binders, and everyone's now pissed.
Right.
And the question is, you make these allegations in your Tulsi,
Right. But
you
can't-
just, I mean,
Well,
you can't,
but I
you
think
gotta,
it-
you can't indict the deep state. You got to name some names.
well,
That's
but
the
it's
thing.
also very clear because this has been documented in the Senate report and other things. The administration saw what was happening during the election. They did, to Mark, to your point, they did not want to come out at the last minute because they thought it would look
Yeah.
political if they came out.
Yeah.
After the election, there was a lot of back and forth. We have got to get this out because this did happen and we need to know more.
Yeah.
Was there, so
Yeah.
I'm sure there are emails and meetings and all sorts
All right.
of stuff.
Let's see them all. Let's see them all.
Want more great clips like that? I've got an idea. Hit the subscribe button, be part of the Two-Way community, never miss a clip, and you can always watch our full episodes, join them live, go to twoway.tv.